Here are the horoscopes for the week of the 25th to the 31st of August 2014. The Sun went into Virgo at the weekend, and this is beginning that whole cycle. So, as we know, Virgo is sowing the seed, the gestation period, and the harvest at the end of it. Ruled by Mercury, it's to do with the cycles of time and being able to do the right thing at the right time, to see the small parts that go to make up the whole. So it's a very perceptive sign, and it's a great time to start new projects. It's a great time to go back to school. It's good for perception and learning and processing and producing. So not only the Sun into Virgo very recently, but on Monday we have the new moon in Virgo as well. And a new moon is when the Sun and the moon are together. So with these two things combined, we can see that this is indeed a good time to set some intentions. Have a look at what you might want to achieve during this new school year. What do you need to achieve that with? How can you operate by doing a little bit at a time to build something big, the right thing at the right time? But also we've had a couple of weeks leading up to this that have shown us that it's not all just about being productive for the sake of keeping ourselves busy. Make sure that what you're growing has real, true worth, because that's what will flower, blossom and come to harvest next year. So we need to really tune in and perceive within ourselves what really matters. What are we birthing here? So beautiful new moon on Monday, starting the week, and now we have Sun and Moon in Virgo. So we have the go-ahead and the green light to make that plan of great importance. Slightly tricky week apart from that, because on Tuesday we have Mars conjunct Saturn in Scorpio. So Mars is like the laser precision, and Saturn is like the teacher, but also the discipline. So there's something here that is going to be to do with our self-mastery, where we put our energy, where our discipline is. If we're asked to do something quite difficult, or if we're challenged in any way, then see that as an opportunity to flex those muscles, because it's a short phase, but it could be quite intense. Then things calm down a little bit. We've got a chance to kind of reflect and see where things are going, although the pace can be quite quick during the month of Virgo, but we have a more fluent week where there's not that much direct planetary activity going on until we get to the following weekend, when we have the Sun opposite Neptune. So the Sun in Virgo opposite Neptune in Pisces. This draws that axis across, because anybody that works with me knows that I deal with 6 axes rather than 12 signs of the zodiac. So with the Sun lighting up all that energy in Virgo that we've spoken about, the processing and productivity, the nurturing and birthing, Neptune in Pisces is much more about the spiritual realm, the tuning, the toning, the feeling our own spiritual essence, the deep, the etheric. So we have, you could see it as the left brain and the right brain, you could see it as day and night, but we've got those two opposites coming to play. And normally when Sun opposes Neptune, if anybody's holding any romantic illusions, then the Sun's light will pierce directly through those. So it's a time when it can be a bit of a reality check, because Neptune can get lost in the mists of fantasy sometimes. So we've got the real and the fantastic opposing each other, but that's good, because if you carried on under the realm of fantasy, then you could get lost, or something could fall down even bigger later on. So it's a single day or a couple of day period where the lights get switched on full beam to see really what's realistic and what's going to be able to take us forwards. What should we have in our plan, and what is actually going to be productive. So in a way the timing of that one's good as well. But with the Moon, Mars and Saturn all in Scorpio, again, it may not feel that easy, but rise to the challenge. It's a short wind transit, and everything that we learn, we're learning once and for all now. So be responsible, be disciplined, be honest with yourself, and I'll see you next week. The reading of the month is very much a forecast for this month because, like I say, Virgo is the cycles of time. So if we actually do make a plan now and look forwards, it's really good, if you know your birth chart already, to have a look at what's coming up so that you can do the right thing at the right time. So that's the reading of the month, the astrological forecast, so we can tune in with the cycles of time, prioritise and pace ourselves. As Virgo is all about the harvest and our connection to the earth and the abundance of earth, my workshops of the month are all to do with herbalism. So making your own rescue remedy is one of them, or learning how to make your own products and be on your way to becoming chemical free. So these workshops are offered to private groups or one-to-one. And there's a page on my website, so please do go and check it out. They do require to be at mine because there's so much equipment, so this is an offer for London-based clients to come and learn how to make rescue remedies, herbal medicine and all your own products and get the chemicals out of your life.